Do you have money in the bank? I'm sure most of you do, and I know that some of you have saved a bit of that stimulus check money from years ago. However, you should know that recent reports across the globe have said that many banks are starting to see liquidity issues. One of them got so bad that customers, now these are people who have their own money in these banks, had to steal their own money because banks weren't letting them withdraw it. How insane is that? Do you think that banks have the right to hold our savings because of problems that they're facing? Comment down below. Just a quick yes or no in the comments. Also, billionaire Ray Dalio has just predicted that the stock markets could crash by 20% more, and it's all going to be orchestrated by the Federal Reserve. Now, if this is real, why does it feel like we're always at the receiving end of bad news? And most times, it's the powers that be that are at fault, but we're the ones who tend to suffer the most. What do you guys think? Now, for your daily dose of the truth when it comes to the U.S. economy, the stock market, Mitch McConnell and him blocking any fourth stimulus check package update, passive income, Social Security, and everything that's going on in Washington, D.C. that will ultimately affect your wallets, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell icon. I want to thank you all so much for hitting the like button on all of my videos, and I really do appreciate that. Now, let's get right into it. Now, I don't know whether they were trying to set a world record, but this is something I've never seen before. 5 Lebanese banks were the victims of heists as depositors stormed the banks and demanded that they unlock their frozen savings accounts. Now, to be honest, it's hard to tell who the victims are, and I guess it would depend on who you ask. If you ask the government officials, like their Interior Minister Bassam Malawi, he would say that reclaiming rights in this way can break the system and make the rest of the depositors lose their rights. If you ask Salih Hafiz, a woman who stormed a central Beirut bank with fuel and a plastic gun, who demanded the deposits of her sister be released to pay for her cancer treatment, then you would get a completely different answer. Carla Shehab, a resident of the area, said that she had every right to do this. I would do the same if I was as brave as her. The thieves are the banks, the government, and all rich people protecting them. End quote. Now, this brings into question how much of your money should be tied into the banking system. I'm sure some of it has to be because we have to pay our bills, right? But if you can purchase gold, silver, different precious metals, then some of your wealth will effectively be outside of this system, right? Silver is really important. And as we continue to go down the trend of electric vehicles and solar panels, silver will just continue to rise. And we know that automakers are going to be all in with EVs as the government continues to tout its advantages over gas-powered vehicles. Now, not all automakers are completely set to go electric. Toyota has made the more cautious approach of investing in hybrid cars instead of fully electric ones. Their reasoning is sound, though. It's because there isn't enough EV supporting infrastructure around the world. Now, couple that with the high cost of the vehicles. Jack Hollis, Executive VP of Sales at Toyota Motor North America, said that for as much as people want to talk about EVs, the marketplace isn't mature enough nor ready enough at the level we would need to have mass movement. End quote. I think we covered this a long time ago, and we've had subscribers from the community ask this as well. If we're paying our taxes, where's the infrastructure development? It's a good question to ask, and it's perfect to wonder just how government across the globe are planning to sustain an EV environment when we can't even support the load that we have now. It's also disappointing that the stimulus checks or tax credits they can provide for EVs are so hard to get. And I remember that many of you support the idea of being provided solar panels so that we can jumpstart our entry into green energy. But without any sort of provision like stimulus checks, those dreams are just that, dreams. Depending on whether you have the money or not, investing in the stock market is still a tricky deal as it's become extremely volatile these past few weeks. And with the inflation numbers higher than expected, we could expect to see that the Fed will not pivot anytime soon and will continue to raise interest rates. A move that Bridgewater's Ray Dalio predicts to be a game changer for all the wrong reasons. As per Dalio, I estimate that a rise in rates from where they were about 4.5% will produce about a 20% negative impact on equity prices. Interest rates will go up, other markets will go down. The economy will be weaker than expected. This will bring private sector credit growth down, which will bring private sector spending and hence the economy down with it. End quote. Interest rates have definitely put a hamper on most of our plans, and it's actually laid waste to many sectors, one of them being commercial real estate. If you want to be an entrepreneur and get into real estate investing, I would highly suggest that you do your due diligence at this time. While generating a passive income by creating rental properties may be a possibility, or even by getting into house flipping, but with inflation being such a huge thorn in our sides at the moment, it would be a really risky deal. Now, I'm not telling you how to invest. I'm just giving you the truth here. That's what you came here for, right? Experts are predicting an increase of 75 basis points as the CPI reports has raised alarms at Wall Street. The possibility of a 100 basis points or a full percent is also being discussed. Now, if this happens, everything is going to be more expensive, and our credit card bills are going to go through the roof because of interest. Now, I suggest that the government should probably make a way where they can help us with our debt too. Now, maybe a stimulus check specifically for debt, I'm not sure. They managed to forgive student loans and plan to give out refunds, right? Why can't we be afforded a stimulus check to handle some of our payments? And do you guys think that that would be a good idea? You know what the World Economic Forum thinks is a good idea? For all of us to stop eating meat. Now, I'm not saying anything negative about choosing not to eat meat. I'm just saying that we shouldn't be forced to. This reminds me of a quote from former United Nations official Cristina Figueres. She says that, how about restaurants in 10 to 15 years start treating carnivores in the same way that smokers are treated? If they want to eat meat, they can do it outside the restaurant. End quote. Now, I'm not sure if me eating steak has ever caused anyone in my vicinity cancer, because I know that secondhand smoking does just that. Again, nothing wrong with being vegan or choosing to be vegetarian, but I think that decisions should be left to us and not a couple of billionaires who want to control what we do. What are your thoughts? Now, please do share them in the comments section below. And while you're down there, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel and want to keep updated with everything that matters to you regarding our economy and your money, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because if you want the truth, you know exactly where to get it. I want to thank you guys for watching. You're all awesome, smart, intelligent, beautiful individuals. And if you want your chance at winning the RTS Tactical Rapid Deploy IFAC Medical First Aid Kit, just click the link in the description. It'll take you to a website landing page, and all you have to do is enter in your first name, your email address, and your YouTube channel name or your YouTube username, and the winner will be now announced after October 1st. No cost to enter, just my way of saying thank you guys so much for allowing this channel to grow and spread the truth and cross a milestone of 50,000 subscribers in a relatively short amount of time. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys take care. Be safe. I'll see you on the next one.